Immediately after Joseph's arrival in Egypt, he was sold as a slave to Potiphar, one of Pharaoh's main dignitaries. The Torah tells us that Potiphar noticed something extraordinary about Joseph, that Joseph was very connected to God. And he realized this, according to Rashi, because Joseph had God always on his lips. And this was very extraordinary. Looking at this framework in the Torah, we might question what was so extraordinary about Joseph. Actually, there are many of us who always have God on our lips. We say, Baruch Hashem, how are you? Baruch Hashem, I'm fine. Im Yirtzeh Hashem, with God's help, everything will be okay. So what's so extraordinary about Joseph? So Rav Wolbe explains that we say it, but Joseph meant it. In other words, Joseph, when Joseph said with God's help, he understood through and through, in his heart, in the depths of his soul, he understood that the success and outcome of whatever he was saying is totally dependent on God. And that's, of course, what we must strive for. There's another important message here. Potiphar was not an Orthodox Jew, but Joseph is speaking about God. He's not held back. You know, many of us, we say freely among our own and among Jewish people, among our friends, we say, Im Yirtzeh Hashem, everything be okay with God's help. But somehow when we connect to the secular world, we forget about mentioning God in our conversations. And the message from Joseph is that just as God is on our lips, hopefully in our own circles, wherever we are and whomever we communicate with, we need to sanctify God's name, and Im Yirtzeh Hashem must be part of us with God's help, wherever and to whomever we speak with. Have a fabulous Shabbos, and Im Yirtzeh Hashem, with God's help, it will be a beautiful one.